Tell me what to say.
Hello and welcome to another exciting new episode of Serious Nibbage with sbrebrown and Gourmet Pens. Gourmet Pens! Gourmet Pens! And today we'll have a look at this pen. The Herbin fountain pen. Now Herbin of course made the rollerball, and now they have their own fountain pen, which takes cartridges, their own cartridges or other cartridges, and it's a fountain pen. Now, what was your first impressions?
Wait! This was sent to us by B.R.E Direct.
Thank you.
And they are, I mean, they've sent the...
They sent my B.R.E Direct, they sent it to review, we're going to give it away.
So thank you to B.R.E Direct.
£8.95. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's right.
And you will get it.
You will get the clean version of it.
Yeah, of course. This is
ours, so no. Anyway, so thank you to B.R.E Direct. That's pretty cool.
We'll tell you how to win at the end of this video.
Alright, now, first impressions. This is pretty much the pen. There's no packaging, and I really like that because I hate packaging. And it's really simple. It's a fairly small pen. Little chrome dome cap, a little clip, and it's clear. It says Herbin on it. It's got a nib. That's it.
Got a feed.
Doesn't have a feed.
Got a section.
I like its simplicity, and that's pretty much it.
It's what you see, what you get. It's £8.95 pen. There's nothing fancy about it. Same thing as with the rollerball, except this is the fountain pen. So it's a very simple.
Yeah. I mean, it's. You can't really be blown away, but you're not going to really be disappointed by the looks unless you hate clear pens.
I think that's also what makes it special. It's a simple, inexpensive fountain pen. Yes, there's also the preppy, but those take platinum cartridges, and this takes international short, which is of course very easy to come by. I think everywhere in the world, but I could be wrong, but in most places
maybe everywhere, because
you can find it.
International.
Now, what was your writing experience like?
We discussed what makes it special, right?
Yeah, so there was a rollerball. First, Herbin, oldest ink producing company in the world that's still in existence, 1670, hence the special inks. First came out with a rollerball, now they came out with this stuff.
That's cool. Alright.
And they have the glass dip pens, of course.
But... Writing experience. It is an Iridium Point Germany nib. It was fairly fine. I didn't really have any issues with it.
There's only one nib grade, right?
Yeah, it's just like a fine medium.
Standard nib.
It was pretty fine. I didn't really have any issues with it. It wasn't super scratchy. There was a little bit of feedback, but not like and not digging into my paper. Not crazy smooth. That's fine. Basically, it worked, and I think that's great.
I think this is the type of pen where you kind of get what you pay for. It's an inexpensive pen, so you should not expect a stellar writing performance, but I have definitely used pens like this that were a lot scratchier. So it does what it's supposed to do. You get an inexpensive fountain pen and it writes.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
Pretty neat.
Yeah.
What did you love about it?
Well, I mean, I'm not really like crazily blown away by it, but what I think it's a cute size. I do like the size. It's fairly small, and I think because you could just pop the Herbin cartridges into it, which come in those adorable little tins. I think that's really nice. It's a very convenient fountain pen. It's convenient to have matching cartridges, or you can get whatever other international cartridges you want. But in our case, we've eyedroppered it. So I just think it's convenient. It's a good knockabout pen. It's a fountain pen. Good to leave at your desk or at home, or just, for scribbling notes. But, I mean, it is comfortable enough to actually use for longer writing sessions. So I wouldn't say there's anything I'm madly in love with, but there's nothing that I really hate either, because it's just... It's a decent pen, yeah. Now, the only thing... it is plastic, and eventually it can crack, but not even eventually. I mean, if it's just abused, it can crack, because this one here already has a crack at the cap. Now, it hasn't affected performance or anything. It's just an appearance thing. So, yeah, That's
Oh, did you? I didn't even know that.
no, well, that's because you have to look at it. So
Oh, interesting.
please don't
Yeah.
dig at the crack.
Anyway, yeah, I largely agree with what you just said. It's an interesting.
Largely or smallly, because the pen is small.
I agree with what you just said. It's an interesting pen, small pen, simple, clearly, put together in a simple fashion, but it does exactly what it's supposed to do. It writes, takes ink. What I did like, a nice touch, is that clear feed. You can see the clear section, so you can see the nib and feed, which is kind of neat. It's very small. If you have hands like mine, you cannot use this unposted. Can you use it unposted?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you have small hands, that may not be an issue. I really need to use it unposted, and then, to be honest, it's
You need
decent
to
enough a
use it
size.
posted, Yes.
Hmm?
Posted.
Yeah, and I guess that's what it was designed for too. Now, one thing I didn't really like about it is that at the bottom it has 3 little holes, and that's a very strange design thing. I don't know if it's because of the injection molding or whatever, but in any case, that of course ruins the possibility to turn this into an eyedropper. And with such a nice, cute little clear plastic pen that only holds 1 international short cartridge, I'm not sure if an international long would fit. But
I don't think so.
of course, no, I doubt it too, because it also tapers down. Of course, it is possible to plug the holes. I use some of that Revel model kit paint, which is very convenient for a lot of pen repair stuff. Yes, glue, sorry. It comes in this little blue bottle and has a needle applicator, which is great for pen stuff. And you can just plug these holes, do it a few times. You don't really see it, and I have absolutely no leakage with this.
No,
so
no.
that's that was a fairly
Maybe a
simple
bit
procedure.
risky because if you're
Of
carrying
course,
it, but
and if it's punctured, you'll get a lot of ink in your pants. But in any case,
in your pants or wherever you have it.
that's
But
pretty much it. No, yeah,
no, yeah, that's. But if you keep it somewhere that doesn't, it's not a big risk. Then it's it's kind of
And
nice.
there's no leakage from the section if you do that, so it can handle the liquid ink coming in that way.
Yeah, that's
So
pretty
that's
cool.
pretty neat.
Yeah.
That's all I do. Now, would you buy it?
Well, I mean, £8.95.
It's about $14.5 or something, which is also what that rollerball cost, I believe.
I think I would buy it as a gift because I think this combined with a couple tins of their cartridges make a nice, well-rounded gift.
Also for children, for example.
Also for children, it's good to get into pens, because the tins are really cute. The pen is cute.
And it's small, well suited for children.
Yeah, I think I would buy it in that regard because I think it's an appropriate pen to give to someone who may be starting out with pens or may already like fountain pens but may not have one. But for my personal taste, I like smoother nibs. So I wouldn't get one for myself, but
Then again, you can smooth it, of course. It's
yeah,
just a
you can
standard
smooth
nib.
it. But it's also a very fine nib, and I prefer broader nibs as well.
That may be another good reason to get something like this, to practice nib smoothing or nib tuning or whatever stuff you could do, because they are not so expensive, and they have a normally shaped nib. Platinum Preppy, for example, has that weird nib that's connected to the feed, so that could be another reason to get it.
Yeah.
Same here. I would not necessarily buy 20 of these, but as a gift, they're nice. And as a simple knockabout pen, I think you could definitely do worse.
Yeah.
Now the question is it or is it not? Serious nibbage.
Okay, so currently we have it. Let's just start down here. I would say.
No. It's the sound of the snobometer.
Well, you stop. Okay, let's try that again.
No.
Okay, well, I think it's really cool because it's affordable, it's clear, it's cute, it wrote decently, so I'm gonna put it about there. It's over
same.
half, but I mean, it's not. I'm not blown away insanely by it.
This
But
is not a stellar pen, but it does what it's supposed to do, and you have to judge it for what it is, which is an inexpensive pen.
yeah, I do like clear pens, and I do like that we've been able to turn into an eyedropper.
Yeah,
It
that's
writes, and it's hard to argue with that. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean that it writes. I mean it's
Now,
great.
what else could you get for this price?
What else can you get in this range? Well, I mean,
Not a lot.
not a lot, but I mean, you're getting into the range of the Pilot Metropolitan.
Preppy.
Yeah, at least the preppy, the petite one, but also Jinhao X750,
the disposable one,
X450, the V pen. You got quite a few options in this range.
The jet pen's Chibi.
The Chibi, yep.
Which is I think actually the same pen, same body, same cap except for the dome. That's just all plastic, but same nib and feed, same section, everything. So. Isn't that $4?
$3.
Well, there you go.
Which is actually much cheaper. But
anyway, ending with this awkward silence seems like a good idea.
To win this pen, how do we want them to win it?
You can win by leaving a comment explaining why serious Nibbage is so serious.
That doesn't make any sense. That's stupid. Look, just leave a comment below. Have you ever visited B.R.E Direct before? Have you heard of them? That's cool. I mean, it's cool that they've given us this to give to you guys. So, you know, it's just nice. And also consider checking out their Stationery Wednesday newsletter. It's just a newsletter. You can sign up, but you can also, you get 10% off your purchases and stuff. So, no, we don't get any commission or anything. It's just letting you know.
Yeah.
Alright, so
That was it?
just leave a comment. And we will add you to the ring of entries. And yes, it's open worldwide. And we will pick a winner at some point. So
72 hours after we have uploaded this video,
okay.
we shall.
But that doesn't mean a winner will be announced in 72 hours. It means it will be open for 72
picked.
hours. And then we will let you know.
And then you win a pen. We hope this was useful.
Long and rambly, sorry.
And we'll gladly see you later. Bye.
Ta-ta! Bye. I was always ready.
Hello and welcome to another exciting new episode of Serious Nibbage with sbrebrown and Gourmet Pens. Gourmet Pens! Gourmet Pens! Etc. Today we're going to have a look at this pen. The Herbin
Oh yeah.
fountain pen, which was sent to us by B.R.E.direct.co.uk.
Oh, there's a seagull! Sorry. They did.
I have to live with this.
And now we are giving it away to
I'm
you. Should we start this one again, maybe?
I say again, I have to live with this.